we got asked by Tesco and then by Cadbury's to help them develop an in-house program for innovation and creativity. So rather than say, we're going to pay you £1 million a year to do your thing, we want you to codify it and make it able for us to do internally. Tesco's was a big project, but kind of a very light version. Cadbury said, we want you to actually codify everything you do and turn it into a program. So we spent 1.5 years doing it, and it really worked. Really powerfully worked. And then we get all the tools and every way to do a workshop, and then what you do with a concept, and then what you do with it after that, and then how do you test it, and then what you do with it. So kind of really took a lot of time to do. And in that moment I realised something very important for my life. If you're willing to put in enough effort to codify a process, an approach, even something as difficult as mental well-being, it can be done. You may not create exactly the same experience as having a brilliant therapist in the room or a brilliant leadership coach, but we work on a 60 to 70% rule. If we can create even 60% of that experience on a peer-to-peer model where there's no professional and no expert, that's an amazing achievement. Amazing achievement. We thought to ourselves, hold it a minute, people always come for these great workshops. There's been 2 days with people like us or a trainer or a Anthony types. They go, yeah, I can change the world, I've got all the power. Go back to the day job and the structures of the day, of the normal life, come back and we end up doing very little of what we've decided we were going to do. Who's been to that kind of like some kind of really inspirational, personal development, spiritual thing, whatever it is, and go, I can do so much more, and then come back and the normal structures are pulled you through. We've got a couple of brave souls. And what they always offer you is they offer you coaching. That's how they make their money. They offer you one-on-one coaching over a period of time to help you put into practice, to embed the new learning. We thought, brilliant. I don't know how we had the idea. Let's do a peer-to-peer version. Let's use the whole. I was diving a lot of the time. Let's use the buddy system, because you know the buddy system in diving. Before the buddy system was kind of invented, you couldn't dive unless you had loads of stuff and people and equipment. Then they realised that if you got people together and had some basic principles, you could dive pretty much anywhere with a friend. And and diving opened up. It's now one of the fastest growing sports. Let's do a buddy coaching system. As a human-centered designer, an ethnographically trained designer, I design things around people, and most people create change themselves sitting opposite another human being with the eyes, whites of their eyes, opposite them, feeling what it's like to be engaged with another human being. That's where change happens. So what I want to do is maintain that connection whilst making as much of the tools go online as possible. So this is an agnostic toolkit. It has no drive within it apart from to manifest individuals who can work with their community and tap into the most they've got. That's the only